If you were the Secretary of Defense, or you, Michelle, or anyone else, under this new strategy and under a new executive order that gives the Secretary of Defense more latitude or authority to undertake offensive actions below the use of force against foreign adversaries, what measures would you direct Cyber Command to take to deter Russia right now in its aggressive, malign actions against the U.S.? Does anyone want to take a stab at that?
Well, I think first you need to frame it properly, and you need to say that we are in a deep deterrence hole right now with respect to both Russia and China. Over the last 20 years, there have been a series of escalating attacks by both actors that have undermined U.S. interests. And from the perspective of both Russia and China, they have not found our pain point yet. And we for a long time,
they keep looking.
They keep looking. They keep nudging. And for a long time, they looked at our declaratory policy, as Michelle mentioned, and the declaratory policy was, we will only respond if it results in the loss of human life. Well, there's a heck of a lot of terrible, damaging things you can do to U.S. national interests short of actually killing someone. And so that really didn't become a good operative definition for where our declaratory policy
Doesn't our declaratory policy also include damage or destruction?
Yeah, well, it could include damage or destruction that is equivalent to, nuclear attack or something like that. But my bottom line is that when you're in a deterrence hole, the first thing you need to do is stop digging. And the second thing you need to do is recognize that a single action is not going to be sufficient to restore deterrent stability to that domain, that you have to have a consistent series of response actions, again, much more focused on deterrence through punishment than denial, because you can't deny the target set in cyber. It's just too much of it. It's connected to everything. So it has to be deterrence through punishment, and you have to be consistent. And my view is we're going to have to go through a series of Berlin airlifts and Cuban missile crises before either Moscow or Beijing believes that we've actually returned ourselves to a level of deterrent stability.
Well, so